It is Sunday morning, and boy howdy, do I have something special for you in Jimmy Dick's International Eats. It is brunch, sweet and savory. And of course, there's a coffee cocktail. Brunch. We have here smoked salmon, avocado toast, and sourdough French toast casserole. This is Jimmy Dick's International Brunch. So the first thing we're going to get started with this brunch is our French toast casserole. All I'm doing here is just tearing up some pieces of sourdough bread. Keep them as big as you want. You can leave them whole. Alright, bam. So in here we got 2 eggs, and to that I'm going to add three tablespoons of lightly packed brown sugar. Bam. And then also we're going to add 1 cup of half and half. You can use whole milk, but half and half just gives it that extra Sunday morning brunchable yumminess, or as Mrs. Dick says, unctuousness. We're also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And when I say a teaspoon of vanilla, this is exactly the measurement I'm talking about. Okay, you got that? Then we're going to whisk it all together. And if you think this is all that's going in here, then you don't know me. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Jimmy Dick. On this channel, we like to show you that everything is easy to cook, nothing is difficult. It's just the only levels of expertise or the levels of the amount of time it takes to make it. Look what I did here. I mixed a few items and stirred it. Big deal. So now, we're going to pour this right over. Easy peasy. Look what we got here. Cream cheese. So I'm just going to drop some chunks in here. As much or as little as you want. It does not matter. That's why you wear one of these. Wipe it off. Then we're going to add just a little sprinkling of milk chocolate chips. And then we want to get some of these chunks of cream cheese down in there. So I'm going to give it just a bit of a stir. You want to leave them kind of chunky so they don't disintegrate and melt into nothing. So that when you get a bite of it, oops, you actually know that you're getting a little chunkaroo of cream cheese. Capiche? Caposh. Alright, we're going to let this soak until the bread soaks up all that yummy custard. But first, we need to sprinkle additional sugar on top. All this is going to do is caramelize. So this is a tablespoon of just regular granulated sugar, or as they say in Europe, caster sugar. We're just going to sprinkle that on there. It's just a tablespoon of sugar. Don't freak out. One more item, which is also necessary. Just a little bit of cinnamon. Just a bit. Alright, I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven. Probably for about 20 minutes. Now that we have the sweet component taken care of, let's move on to the first of our 2 breakfast toasts. This is going to be smoked salmon and cream cheese. If you ever go to one of those really cool bagel shops in the morning and you get the lox and Nova lox and cream cheese, it's so good. My only complaint is everything falls off while you're trying to eat it. So here we have just a wee bit of cream cheese. I sliced this onion very, very thin. And I'm going to chop it up. And we're going to mix everything in the cream cheese so that it doesn't fall out on us. So let's just dump this in there. And you thought you were going to get away from me by hiding on the side of my knife. Next, capers. We're also going to give these just a wee little, I got to drain off some of this juice. A wee little chop. Let's get these all out here. And these add like a little brininess and saltiness to it that is really, really good. And you don't have to chop these super fine. I'm basically cutting them in half and adding them directly in there. Alright, and last but not least, some fresh lemon zest. That'll wake it up a little bit. And we all remember the secret to lemon zest is just the yellow, none of the white stuff, which is super bitter. And a little bit of lemon goes a very, very long way. And once again, I don't have what I'm looking for. So we use this one. Here's a little secret too. Now this cream cheese was ice cold a few minutes ago. What you do is stick it in the microwave 15 seconds. And we're done. So, it's mixed up. I'm going to stick it in the fridge so that it gets firmed up again. And when we're ready to assemble, I'll show you what that looks like. Finally, for brunch, it wouldn't be brunch without a cocktail now, would it? So what can we have in the mornings or afternoons, early, that would still be considered a brunch cocktail? Well, let me just tell you. I got my little shaker out. I got some ice in there already. And to that, I'm going to pour in coffee. Measurements are optional. So, to this, we're going to add 1.5 shots of Kahlua. Hello, Kahlua. And 1.5 shots of ice cold vodka. Whew. Ooh-wee, that bottle is cold. And then we're going to add a splash of 50/50 and 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're going to put the lid on this bad boy and we're going to shake it around. And let's get this out of the way so you can see. On the rocks. This is called a pharmaceutical stimulant. Rumor has it, there was a British supermodel that came into a bar one morning and said, "I need something that's going to wake me up and F me up." And this bartender was like, "Here you go, baby. Let's have a sip." Oh yeah, that's really good. Happy brunch. Hey, also, while you're at it, if you found value in this channel, if you like what you've seen today, please leave some comments. Also, as always, I'll have a tool list in the description and other links. And also, if you'd like to see something on Jimmy Dick's International Elite, leave a comment below and I will try my best to make it. Remember, cooking's freaking easy, especially with one of these. Alright, let's assemble these delicious things here. Let's start with our avocado toast. We're just going to put these on here. Avocado toast is becoming very, very popular, and it couldn't be any easier. All this is chopped up avocado that I squirted with a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of salt. That's it. But we're going to take it up a notch here, and we are going to put on it boiled egg. It is breakfast after all. Next, with our offset spatula. If you don't have one of these offset spatulas, you really need one. It's pretty amazing. So this is toast, by the way. We're going to put a liberal amount of this on there. This is our onion and capers. And we're going to top that with a slice of tomato and some beautiful smoked salmon. And since salmon really loves the lemon, just for visual, let's do some of that on there. What do you think? It'll wake it up too. There's our 2 breakfast toasts. Here is our, somebody help me out here. Oh, French toast casserole. And look what happens when I just dig into this. So this is brunch, Jimmy Dick style. International breakfast. Oh, I forgot one thing. Eggs require just a bit of salt. And probably a little pepper. Here we go. Now we're done. Hope you liked it. The video, that is, and I hope you give this a try. What an elegant breakfast, and you saw how easy it was to make. Trust me, if I can do it, so can you. Cooking is freaking easy. Alright, international brunch with breakfast toast and French toast casserole. Cheers!